Mm. We did? Oh yeah. Alright, here we go.
Schools, but it's one that can easily define season trajectories and put the victor on the path to the college football playoff. From Bank of America Stadium, home to the Panthers here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
I sent it to you so I could get to it later.
The Tigers ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position.
Yeah, spike would be great.
Back to throw, it's Ramsey. A strike downfield. And the big gain, they got it on the 46. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage, what do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season top 25.
Let's go. Big time sack.
Flying your way, but with that
time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
I got the Rams on behind me.
Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one. Game
My headset.
one. Make that first impression.
What? No, what does it sound like? I'm congested.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
Matthew Stafford, baby.
And the Gators have their offense in high gear. On the run, it's Slade. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. The offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop.
Hurry up, guys.
As quick and as fast as they are.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Ramsey. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think the staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth. But now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the
What a
same
catch.
page, you know, and being
I love
moving in the
Puka,
same
man.
direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were
Wait, what?
a year ago.
Did not get out of
because
bounds?
these new bodies they found through the portal.
To the air on 2nd down.
Oh, okay.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And how about that?
Damn it, I just threw a pick,
defense
too.
early in this game, opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
That's insane.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
I love when defensive backs come up.
Congratulations, Snell.
And they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard. one. Can't miss the target that badly. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
LSU, quick to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39.
Hey, what's the best way to stop this stupid-ass comeback routes?
Love the accurate throw by the
It's his first drive. He's already thrown 3 of them.
But you got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
I was in the zone that time. Okay. Yeah.
Lining up in the Wildcat.
Right.
Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Pryor. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
What's up, Jared?
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
How about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had. On the opening drive of the game, he is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Couldn't find
No.
his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. The receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Gonna run it. It's Pryor. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Quarterback keeps it. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back has it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the... It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a big return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Ramsey. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll throw it. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
And a lot of history between these two teams, because even when there were two divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts.
He went for 2.
These two teams have
he didn't just go for 2. He did a fake field goal pass for the extra point.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
I didn't expect it to happen. I wasn't even paying attention. Thought he was just going to kick a PAT.
Wants to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Curse. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Whatever.
Hand off from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's an owner, right?
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this game.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the wildcat. the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today in DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 10 over Washington. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. To the air, it's Ramsey. Makes the catch. It's Griffin. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Gators want to move quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught close to the marker. It's Kirk. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm
I need to
going
sign in,
here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the 1st, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Ramsey. Pressure coming. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down.
All right, I'm about to be in the red zone here.
Back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Blade. Got enough space. And he'll
Touchdown, Gators.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all.
I just got a pick six as soon as you were doing that, too.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense.
Pick six.
Turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the
Thank you, Snell, for the comeback advice.
Trying to attack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And as he throws.
I just picked it off again. Complete user alert. Let's go.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
He was there for it, but I switched to him and picked it. But when I said complete user on this, I meant I was just usering the guy the whole time, covered a drag, and then dropped back to cover a corner.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. Throwing right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called
Appreciate it,
the
Jared.
fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a
Hey, Juan.
play there.
Juan, Jared said he told me to tell you the motto.
You want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. It's first. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. And some room to work. There he goes. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Snap to the back. Slithers into space. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet.
Damn, they gave up a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Where?
And it'll come out to the 25. No
Really?
attempt at a return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. RPO complete to open the drive. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down.
I still got him. I just was going to give this guy a chance.
We got a timeout here late.
He has more abilities.
They'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
They both 80s.
Second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Ramsey. Quarterback on the move, still looking. It's
come on.
Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early.
Boucher would have made that throw because he's this guy's not a throw on the run kind of guy.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's going for a big play downfield. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Nice pickup.
Well, I didn't mean for him to throw it all the way to the left hash. He should have thrown it straight to the middle of the field.
The return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return...
Yeah, his abilities, but his actual throw on the run rating isn't really that good. He's not a mobile. He's not like a field threat or anything. He might be a backfield creator, I think.
He'll start this drive firing. Moving out of the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the Sticks here on 2nd down. Corners are going to bail. Looking downfield very late in the half. Now adjusting. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you've got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
And It slips
I just hit a
inside that
57-yard
line.
field goal.
And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
No, he gets it. I should, the way he's playing.
And the Gators will kick it off to start the second half.
Me too.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Can't get him to the ground. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Power football with the run. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him. And in turn, you see he breaks tackles and make big plays.
He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. LSU right back to the line. They want to run this quarterback. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick
Yeah,
decision.
he just
to
called
take
hurry
off
up
the
very
run
good.
and try to get his offense some positive yards.
I audibled out of. I was in man the first time. That's why I was so open. That time I ran cover 2.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat gonna
Just
give
super
him a
annoying with
different
this
look.
Wildcat.
On the direct snap, it's Pryor. They make the stop, but not before the chains move, and the Wildcat formation pays off.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the
Hell is
first
this?
down. Really
How's it
easy.
got that guy way back there?
On the direct snap, it's Raw. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Ball's at the 24. A lot
thank
of
you, Dave.
confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Tiger. And that one will give him the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. To the ground. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Buying some time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads it left. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking for room. It's played. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Leaves it with the running back. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back has it. To the ground with the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed. Stopped in the backfield.
I should have put it
And I've been impressed with this defense physically. Like, their physical domination of the line of scrimmage. Just the run game has been pretty non-existent so far. And, man, when you control the run game, a lot of times you can control offenses.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown LSU. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Griffin. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Back open in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
This This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The defense is in a great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know
up and catch the
offense
devil.
has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. Brought down at the 30 on the return. His defense has set them up in scoring position.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Law. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Gators in the hurry up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Quarterback making checks. Going to swing it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. They'll run play action. Time to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding pocket.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Pulls it in. It's Griffin. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on third down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going for 6. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So just over 90 seconds to go, and this game's probably going to come down to whether they can recover this onside kick. And that one, I don't think, went the required 10 yards. It did not. Penalty marker is out. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Creates a little space. Inside the 30. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to him again. And he's still running after the move. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Going deep. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Off play action. Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Snap in the shotgun. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get it in for the 2-point conversion, and we have a 4-point game. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like